Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got a pair of running backs. We're hoping their number will be called plenty in today's game. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. Now we'll take you out to O.co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Chargers, Raiders, and the rain is really coming down here. We're going to have soggy conditions as we get set for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and welcome to this heated divisional rivalry. Yes, there have been a lot of close games, a lot of bad blood, and it's always intense when these two get ready to square off. How about it before kickoff, partner?
Well, you said it all, didn't you? Close games, heated rivalry. That alone tells you how exciting this game is going to be. When you take good players on two teams and you put them in the same division, oh my gosh, look out. That's when you get exciting physical football, and I think that's what we'll see here.
And Taiwan Jones is back deep for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is set now to get this game underway. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. Two tight ends on the field here. 2nd and 10. He takes it on the counter. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
The defense looking for one more stop here on 3rd down after that run.
Let's go.
They want to keep feeding him the football. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
The Raiders are great at managing a football game. They know the situation here. It's a short yardage situation, so don't try to do anything fancy. Just run it up in there with power and get the first down.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10.
Toss play. Nice chunk of yardage picked up by Darren McFadden.
This gives an offense a lot of momentum. It gives everybody confidence. This running back, he's sitting there going, keep giving it to me, man, because I can make it happen.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play.
The Raiders now move the chains.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Gets it out. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Raiders line up now for the point after. It's good. Royals going to test the coverage here. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers, we know about him throwing the football down the field. He's very good at that, but he does a wonderful job of finding short receivers and putting the football right on the money.
Royals in the slot. The Chargers from the 22.
Batted away.
And here we have second down. Rivers will take the snap from the gun.
The defense gets a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense in 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Third down after the sack. Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Interception. He stacked up at that point.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just misjudge the talent on the other side. And what a play by the linebacker picking off the pass. What a pair of hands also.
The Raiders come out in a jumbo set.
Now 1st and 10.
Got the completion. The Raiders get a first down.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get in the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
Looking to go up top again on 1st down. Freeney brings the quarterback down.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds.
They face 3rd down after the incomplete pass. They bring in the extra tight end. Throwing now to his left.
Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
Good job by the linebacker, just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
And the kick is good for 3.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.
Here's Woodhead.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
First down here.
He'll keep it on the play fake. The Chargers now move the chains.
First down here after the completion.
Brown's lined up now as a slot receiver. Rivers has got it in the gun.
No room to complete that one. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. 2nd down and 10.
Gets it out for the completion.
The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, that's a great feeling, isn't it, for an offense to throw a short pass to the running back and get a long gain. This guy is in there because he can run it, he can catch it, and he can make things happen.
Makes the reception and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
2nd down and 6. He's looking to the right here on this throw, and he's tackled down after picking up the first.
When it's man-to-man defense, what do? It's you against the receiver, and that time the receiver won. Also a nice throw by the quarterback.
From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap.
First down and 10. They recover their own fumble.
Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
The Chargers from the 37.
Muscles through the defender. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
The Chargers put themselves in a tough situation here. On second down, you run the football, and what do? You lose yards. Now you got 3rd and long coming up. You got to be careful in situations like this. Everything goes into the side of the defense.
The Chargers have it at the 44.
Incompletion on that hurried throw.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Handoff made. And Weddle is able to bring it to an end.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet. Muscles through the defender.
With these incredible rushing numbers, it's no surprise to see this team on top.
They are dominating on the offensive line. There's no question about that. They're being very physical, and that's why they're leading this football game.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. McFadden's met at the 37.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd down and 7. McFadden. That's a gain of 7.
McFadden's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a 1st down.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30.
He makes the catch. Tackles made.
Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 2nd and 10. Throws to the right. That ball has been picked off. Good piece of tackling.
Butler's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
And Matthews is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Handoff by Rivers. And Matthews is tackled down at the 17.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Ryan falls out, and the defense has it. In on the stop.
The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job. The Raiders had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Let's go.
First and goal. He'll fire it out to the left. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Raiders will kick it away momentarily. They were able to capitalize on great field position following the fumble, and they'll be hoping the defense can help them out like that once more.
The Chargers ready to return the kick.
Woodhead's running this one out. And they have him covered up and bring him down inside of the 15.
The Chargers getting ready now to start their drive.
Rivers set, empty backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Phillip Rivers unloading the long pass is intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
Double tight end formation. The Raiders have it at the 34. They'll go ground. Butler's in on the tackle.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down, keep the chains moving.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Let's go.
Gets the handle here.
They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going. That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 35.
He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted. He's brought down.
Butler is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
First down coming up. Phillip Rivers has it under center.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Allen's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Looking across the middle. Allen's taken down at the 46.
I don't know if receivers like this route or not, the quick slant route inside, because they know the defense is running their way. But that time, it's a good throw and catch, and the slant route comes up just short of getting the first down.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Almost intercepted that time.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations like this one on third down. Can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
The Raiders get ready to start their drive. The Raiders lined up in the pistol. The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Breaks free. Ball is out, and he's brought to the ground.
Well, the defense always says, let's cause some fumbles. Then when you cause it and you're not able to recover it, that is one emotional letdown.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Raiders from the 37. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some first downs running the football too.
First down at the 43. Butler's able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Second down and 10. Launching it deep. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Offense lines up here. The Raiders take it from the 43. And Weddle very nearly picked off that throw.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense called. And that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job by the defense.
And he mucks it. The ball's on the ground. First down here. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Makes the reception.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch and gets a first down.
Two tight ends on the field here. Staying with the passing game on first down. With two hands, he has it. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
They bring in the extra tight end. It's second down and 3. On the money. And it's Eric Weddle who makes the tackle.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
The jumbo set on the field. First down at the 17. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it and you just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Second and 10. He has the grab.
This is a tough situation for the offense. Third and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Third and 11. Got the completion. And that's a gain of 13.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Open in the end zone.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on first and goal.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. Woodhead's going to start his return. Woodhead takes the hit and is brought down. The Chargers offense ready now to see what it can do. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Room to work, and Matthews is brought down.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
From the gun. Rivers, his pass will be incomplete this time.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Rivers out of the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Marshall's there to make the stop. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. First down at the 19. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Brings it into his body. Butler's there that time for the tackle.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The Raiders have it at the 29. Looking to the right side and throwing. Ball's picked off. Nice tackle.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They face first down. Phillip Rivers has it under center. Matthews. Tackle down at the 46-yard line. After being stopped at the line of scrimmage, it's now 2nd down and 10. Brown's a receiver in the slot. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. And he is tackled at the 44. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Rivers out of the gun. Has his target.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. Could have been intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
2nd down and 10. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. It'll be 3rd down. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. It's Woodhead. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. The Chargers need to be able to pass the football to stay in this game, and they've had no success so far. Rivers is such a crucial part of this offense, and he's so competitive. What are you looking for the rest of the way here, Phil?
I tell you what I think, Jim. I think he needs a little more protection. Give him some more time so he can find those guys and get the rhythm of passing the football down the field back. So if the offensive line picks up what they're doing, that is really going to improve the play of the quarterback. That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
Teo with the tackle. The Raiders come onto the field now for this next series. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. First down at the 17. Finds his mark. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. You know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
They're going back up top. Throws the pass. Pulls it in. They bring him to the turf. They've come out in the first half and tried to get the football as often as possible in the hands of their top receiver.
Well, what we're seeing is so many ways to get the football to the wide receiver in today's game. Formations, you can move these guys all around. You can stack them up. So if you want to get the football to them, you can, and it's an awesome job so far.
That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. The Raiders are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. It's obvious that the game plan coming in was let's get the football in the hands of our wide receiver early and often.
Shoot, if it was me, I'd say get that football to him every game. That would be my priority because he's one of the best ones in the NFL, and once he catches the football, look out.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Has his man. Manti Te'o takes him down. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. Second down after that pass play. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. He's got the catch. Gains 17. So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one. Janikowski ready now to get the second half underway. Woodhead will run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chargers offense heads on to the field. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. The Raiders have done a great job today forcing turnovers, Phil.
They have caught this offense off guard, no doubt. They have shown some new schemes on the defensive side. It surprised the offense, and it's led to turnovers.
That's second down coming up. Browns lined up in the slot. They're setting up screen. Shakes off the tackle.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. The Chargers will take the snap from the 30. Sticks to his hands. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
He wants to return this one. And he is tackled at the 44. They come to the line, and it's first down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Takes it from the eye. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down. Running the football is a mindset, and it's one this team has today for sure.
You can tell this was the thought process all week long by the offense. We're going to go out there, we're going to out-tough the other team and just run the football right at them, and it has worked well.
Second and 3 to the ground. And a run right up the middle. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line. Third down following the run. Double tight end formation. The Raiders get a first down. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open. I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 15. The catch is made. The tackle is made.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets the completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 4. And he's taken down.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Third down and 11.
Catch made.
This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Raiders with the PAT to come.
The point after is good.
The Chargers have been flat out manhandled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score's 31-3. Takes it from the 2. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. First down on the way. Floyd's in the slot. Setting up screen. Makes the catch. And Matthews is brought down.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Gains maybe 5.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
Phillip Rivers has it under center.
Woodhead, they tackle him for a loss.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play, they got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Floyd's lined up now as a slot receiver.
Third down and 8. The Chargers are going to punt this one away. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
The Raiders offense now marches onto the field.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They'll mark him at the 29.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you. Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Third down now. Offense lines up here.
Takes another handoff. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up. All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Back to the air here on first down. The defense gets the sack.
Good job with the safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Two tight ends on the field here.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Wright's able to swat the pass away.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Raiders official. He does have an upper body injury of some kind, but guys, it doesn't appear to be a big concern. The medical staff's cleared him to return as soon as he feels ready. Back to you.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff. Matthews up the middle.
Second down coming up.
Phillip Rivers has it under center.
Quick drop back.
He'll throw it over the middle.
This is third down. Offense lines up here. Tight ends in motion here.
Keeps it here.
Looking across the middle.
Allen's got the catch and the first.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We'll be back to Oakland for the start of the fourth after this.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Rivers connects with Antonio Gates.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield.
2nd and 6.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, good job that time by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they send more guys than the offensive line can block. When you're outnumbered, it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football. He does it, and he takes the sack.
Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Their third down conversion rate has been abysmal.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work. And they stop the offense that time.
The Chargers have it at the 39.
Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
They bring in the extra tight end. On the money. Manti makes the tackle.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
The jumbo set on the field. First down at the 18. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
2nd and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Raiders snap it up at the 26. Has his target.
There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
2nd and goal from the 6.
The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
Well, when you get close to the goal line, you always have to look out for the tight end, because anytime there's just a little bit of deception, that deception is enough for the tight end to get that area where he can get open. That time he does it. Touchdown.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. They're setting up the return.
And they have this return completely covered, tackling him inside the 15.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Royals, a receiver in the slot. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Rivers finds Gates.
And Gates is brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Matthews lined up in the backfield.
2nd and 4.
As Royal.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's on the sidelines out of bounds.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Rivers out of the gun.
Antonio Gates hauls it in.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. 2nd down coming up.
Reese is lined up in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. Makes the reception.
That'll stop the play right there.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Chargers have it at the 24.
Throws to the right.
And off the mark on that short throw.
2nd down after the incompletion.
From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap.
from the shotgun. Trying to work that left side. Lloyd tackled down.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
Greens shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. 3rd and 1. Screen secures it with 2 hands. San Diego in for the score.
Touchdown Chargers.
Jim, I'm going to borrow one of your cliches. They can only score 1 touchdown at a time. They're getting blown out, but way to keep focused, drive down the field and score.
The point after try is in the books. Chargers getting set for the kickoff. And they get to him at the 45. The Raiders come onto the field for their next series. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. First down at the 45. Complete for the first. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
Catch made. Gains 11.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 1st and 10. He hauls it in, and he's got the first down.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone, they have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
Come on, let's go. Red 38.
1st and goal. Has his man. That brings the play to an end.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection. He got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage.
Nice through contact. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown. Raiders with an extra point try on the way. Makes the PAT. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. First down here. Royals in the slot. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Pulls it in.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. Royals got it. First down. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. Royals got it. And a first. First down here after the completion. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Looking to the right side and throwing. Catch made along the sideline.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
And after a quick review, the word has come in.
The play on the field will stand. That leads us to second down. Offense lines up here.
Rivers will take the snap from the gun.
And he's thrown to the ground. On the way, third down.
Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Rivers is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The offense is backed up. It's a two tight end formation. First and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's stacked up at that point.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 40.
Heaving it down the field. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. He's got the catch and gained maybe 4.
Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
Third and 5. And he's intercepted. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. Tackles made.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
Double tight end formation. Looking to go up top again on first down.
Finds his mark. Weddles is there to take him down. The Raiders call a timeout. They're first.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Staying with the passing game on first down. Always aware of the chains. He's got the catch, and he's got the first.
The Raiders will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. Looks to his left. Reaches out and grabs it. Brought down after a gain of 15.
The Raiders will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down.
First down here after the completion. Brings it in. Good piece of tackling. Phil, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out next week and try to accomplish it again.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. So let's go now to Oakland, California, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
So that means Danny Woodhead will be back for the opening kick. And Sebastian Janikowski looks set now to kick it away. Woodhead able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers of the San Diego Chargers, he was outstanding in 2013, especially down the stretch. Led up to the playoffs and a victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. Philip Rivers continues to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. Second down and 8. And the give to Ryan Matthews. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback space. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd and 8. And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3 and out.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
This punt will be returned. Tackled down right around the 47. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today. I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Reaches out and snatches it. Weddles in on the tackle. It didn't take long, but they're already in scoring territory inside the red zone.
Yeah, they're making it look easy, aren't they, so far? But you've got to be alert on the defensive side right now, because this offense loves to go for the touchdown once they get into the red zone.
In on the stop.
must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call, they throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
Heading right, and he's in for the touchdown.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The Raiders lined up now for the point after. Driving an extra point is good. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Picks up the football at the 6. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. First down, offense readying for the snap. And Matthews is in the backfield. Single back set. They'll run it here. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
After running it, it's second down. Floyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Dropping back 3. As Allen's met at the 30.
Allen's footwork is impeccable. Look how he plants on the outside foot and drives to the inside to give himself a chance to catch that slant route. Shows his body to the quarterback, and the quarterback puts it right on him. Nice first down game.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. The Chargers will take the snap from the 30. He's brought to a halt.
Matthews is that time. Nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
Halfway through this first quarter now. Can't hold on here as it goes incomplete.
Allen is going to go back to the huddle and look at all his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
And Matthews is going to secure the handoff. He's taken down at the 42.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
Now looking at third down. Rivers has got it in the gun. And incomplete. The Chargers are going to punt this one away. He's going to challenge the punt coverage. He's tackled at the 28. First down coming up. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Takes it out of the eye. And that's a 2-yard gain. Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. This will be second down. The Raiders in the pistol. The give, middle. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Raiders' offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here after the run.
Gets a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 35. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. One of the players to watch at linebacker today is Manti Te'o out of Notre Dame.
Yeah, he gained a lot of experience last year being a middle linebacker for the football team. Now you got to take that experience along with your talent and just be a star in 2014.
Catch made. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB. I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, you always hear that expression, it's a chess match out there. Well, I believe that because you got to be a thinker on the football field. And the quarterback won this chess match. He changed the pass protection, he got the extra time, and it worked to his advantage. Now this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed the pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
Red 38. Red 38.
Now 1st and 10.
Gets it out for the completion. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first. Tight ends are absolutely crucial to what an offense does now, and we're seeing why here in this first half, partner.
Yeah, we are, Jim, and I think it started years ago when the New England Patriots would come on the field and use multiple tight ends. It was a good way to fool the defense and be able to throw it to the tight end, and it's worked.
Cough up the football. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
The Chargers snap it at the 26. And he's taken down. Second down now.
And Gates is the receiver, sent out wide to the left. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
Rivers out of the gun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Wants to give it a go here.
Taken down at the 45.
Raiders getting set now for their next series. First down and 10.
Got the completion. The Raiders now move the chains.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
2 tight ends on the field here.
Gets it out for the completion. That picks up 11. And Phil, you
you look at this offense right now, they've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well.
That picks up 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get it in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
That last play was a run. 3rd down coming up. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Throws the pass. Makes the reception. Butler's going to make the tackle.
Good job getting the first down by the offense. And look at the defensive players on the sideline cheering their teammates on. Keep us on the sideline a little longer. That's what they're hoping for.
1st and 10. He makes the catch. 6 for the Raiders.
That was a good job on that touchdown that time, and I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
The Raiders for the point after. Count it. The Raiders were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff.
takes off from the 5. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Chargers ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Matthews lined up in the backfield.
Thought I saw a little flinch right there, and it's going to push the offense back 5 yards.
False start, offense.
First down here. Royals, a receiver in the slot. Rivers out of the gun. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Second and long. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
The Chargers' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Third and 2. Matthews. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
It'll be a touchback. They face first down. They bring in the extra tight end. And now here's the toss. It's wide open. He's taken down at the 23. Just look at the numbers behind the rushing attack here. And they are absolutely dominating at the line of scrimmage and on the scoreboard as well.
An offensive lineman's dream to run the football, to dominate physically, and be winning the football game. That is a trifecta.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. He's brought down. Second down following the run. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They'll go ground. Rock for a loss on that play.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Makes the reception. Gains 17.
What a good job by the quarterback that time. He saw the defensive back inside the wide receiver, and he leads that wide receiver to the sideline on that corner route.
First and goal. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second and goal from the 6. Shakes off the hit underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I will look for something quick.
Throw to the left. With 2 hands, he has it. Puts up 6.
Well, you got a lead. Now you're able to go out there and drive down the field and score a touchdown. This changes how the other team is going to manage the game from here on out.
The Raiders now will tack on the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Chargers will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 21-0. Woodhead's got it on the return. Tackled at the 29-yard line. The Chargers break huddle and start their drive, this time from the 29. Nickel formation for the defense here. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Bill, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nantz, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Offense lines up here. From the shotgun. Allen's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
As Royal. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. Second down coming up. Royals lined up in the slot. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Wide open for the catch. Gains 13.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
First and 10.
Eyeing that left side. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Royals in the slot. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 18. The Chargers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Rivers will take the snap from the gun.
Looking across the middle.
Gates with some nice hands. Brings in the bullet pass. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment.
So first and goal to go. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on first and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Raiders have designs on doing something special with this return. Still leading here as we head toward halftime. Scores 21-7. Jones will run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders are getting set for their next possession. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
Pretty predictable call that time by the offense. It's second and short. The defense is thinking one thing. They are thinking run, and they stop it.
It's a 2 tight end formation. The Raiders snap it at the 31. And he's brought to the ground.
So that's going to do it for the first half.
Raiders are up in this one. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. Jones going to run this one out. And he's out of bounds. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2nd and 11. Handoff. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Throwing now to his left. And that pass is swatted away, incomplete.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
That ball was never cleanly caught, and it's on the ground. Raiders will begin their drive from the 36 now. Double tight end formation. Now 1st and 10. Here's the quick toss. And Weddle is able to bring it to an end. They came out here in the first half and established the run, and they haven't let up since halftime.
They haven't. We have a very good run offensive line out here today. We got a really good running back, and the coaches, they kept giving the running back the football, and they are getting it done.
Out to the left. On the money. Greeny's the one who brings him to the ground. It's now 2nd down. The jumbo set on the field. He has the grab. Nice tackle. Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football, and this guy's taking advantage of them so far here today.
Breaks the tackle. Gains 19.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
1st down here after the completion.
Let's go.
Throws to the right. A takeaway. They bring him to the turf. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
1st down at the 20. And the give to Ryan Matthews. The Chargers have had trouble protecting their quarterback today. Rivers is trying to stay upright and make the plays, but it's tough to do so when you're constantly being hit.
Yeah, no matter what you do as a quarterback, though, you can't start looking at the pass rush. You have to keep your focus down the field, and you can't flinch.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Brought down at the 26. 3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the 1st. Split backfield here. Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
No margin for error here with the offense. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Handoff out of the I formation. Gains 5.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
2 tight ends on the field here. They call his number once more. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
And it's 3rd and short. The defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
They come out in the dime package. Back to him. Up the middle. Picks up about 5.
Well, what you try to do so many times in the NFL, do the unexpected. The defense is expecting pass all the way. Everybody's running to the quarterback. What do? You confuse them. You mix them up. You run the draw play. That's why it was an easy run.
And a gain of 4.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
They call his name again.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
The Raiders have it at the 29. Right there to take him down.
McFadden's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Got the completion. Still powering ahead. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. They have the lead, and this spread offense and aerial attack has been the difference maker.
Well, every coach wants a quarterback who can get it done. I'd say the guy here today, Jim, he had an outstanding day, and he got it done. What a performance.
Brings it into his body. That's Weddle making the stop.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. This play set up by the long gainer. Has his target. Raiders. Touchdown.
When you got a lead, you march down the field, and you add on that lead with a touchdown, it's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
The Raiders for the point after. And the extra point is good. The Raiders kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. Royals got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down. They bring in the extra tight end. And Matthews is taking the handoff. He's tackled right at the 36. Coming up, 2nd down. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Rivers out of the gun. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. but when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Raiders offense now coming out. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. A foot race to the end zone. The 30, the 20, the 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Just give this guy a little hope. This running back is so fast. If you block him just a little bit, get him in the open field, look out, he can make it happen.
The Raiders line up now for the point after. It's good. The Chargers have really just been outplayed in every facet of this game. Really just looking for any sort of answer. The score's 35-7. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chargers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Rivers set, empty backfield. First down and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. They'll mark the football at the 22.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete. Tremendous defensive play that time, making sure that pass was not completed.
That job is getting harder and harder, isn't it, for defenders to jar the football loose? Because just about anywhere you hit the receiver, it's illegal. But a good legal hit that time, it knocks the ball loose. Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
And that's English in on the stop. First down on the way. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Finds his mark, and he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game. Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. The Raiders have it at the 29. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Right in on the tackle.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They've got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness and try to stop them for once.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. It's a 2 tight end formation. They're going back up top. Throws to the right. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
You want to make your coach happy? Have the lead and have your offense just keep pushing the football down the field and score and increase that lead.
The Raiders were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. He'll have a chance to take off. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Chargers are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. And there's Gates, and gains about 1.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Rivers is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Has his man for a gain of about 5.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that 3rd down.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Antonio Gates hauls it in.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Of course, Jim, you and I would have called a fair catch there because you know why? We're cowards. Who'd want to take this kind of punishment when the defender's all around you?
Double tight end formation. 1st down at the 37. And that gains 1.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 2nd down and 10. Out to the left. And it's Eric Weddle who makes the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
2 tight ends on the field here.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. He's got the catch.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the 2nd half, picking up that 1st down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those 1st downs.
Wants to go deep. Hauls it in deep down the middle.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Let's see how they back up the big play here. He'll fire it out to the left, and that's Teo in on the stop.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Sticks to his hands. Weddles is there to make the tackle.
This game has been out of hand for a long time. They're down near the goal line again, and it's just up to the defense. Have some courage, show some pride, and try to stop them this time.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loaded. Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
Gets pretty tight down in here when you got 3rd and goal. Not a lot of room for receivers to work in, but the quarterback and receiver, they're on the same page. Good throw and catch.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Matthews on the screen. And Matthews
Matthews is brought down. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Interception. The tackle was made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. The catch is made, and that gains a few.
Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to punch it in one more time.
Almost picked off that time.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Catch made right there that time for the tackle.
Jim, as you get down the red zone, you have to be very careful as a quarterback not to turn the football over. Good decision that time by the quarterback. Gets the completion, and they get a nice solid pickup that time.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Touchdown. They're just running it up. And again with that touchdown on their latest drive, we have a quarterback zeroing in on the single game pass touchdown record.
Wow, I like his chances of getting it, don't you? The way they are playing on the offensive side, the way they're calling plays, and the way the quarterback is just throwing the football pinpoint, accurate, any type of pass you need, he comes up with it. This is fun to watch.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. It's 1st down as they head to the line. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Trying to escape the pressure, and there he goes, sliding to get away from the hit. Won't huddle now. Going to conserve the timeout and rush back to the line. The Chargers take it from the 28. And Gates has got it on a pass that had some heat. 1st down here after the completion. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. Makes the catch, and Matthews is brought down. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Royal can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
Royal's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Ball's on the ground, and it's a takeaway. That'll stop the play right there. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
Bill, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.